What is going on, guys? JD from New York here, bringing you episode 3 of Campers Exposed, the Scrub Files. Now, if you've been with me through the first 2 episodes, you know what the series is about so far, and we're going to continue on that road. We uncover the garbage that pollutes the Call of Duty online community on a daily basis 24/7. I uncover and expose the biggest of scrubs. People that have probably graduated valedictorian of their class from Scrub University. Now today, we're going to be taking a look at our boy, the man of the hour, the star of this fucking 11-minute upload, IWhipCows. That is his name. Yes, really. Now, he's coming to you on the map Cargo. Alright, now, I don't know what it is about Cargo, but A, this map is garbage. It's fucking garbage. B, Treyarch. This map really has to have a code name at the Treyarch Studios, or had a code name when it was in development at the fucking Treyarch Studios. And my honest opinion about this map is they must have called this map Camp before they decided on the name Cargo. I mean, it's simple, to the point, it's one syllable, and it perfectly describes the first thought that people think of as soon as this map comes up in the playlist. This map has so many fucking spots for these fucking scrub players to just set up a nice campfire, roast marshmallows, tell each other ghost stories, jerk themselves off in the corner. It has it all. You name it, this map has it. This map is definitely in top 3 worst maps in the game, and definitely top 3 most campy maps in Black Ops 2. Now, let's take a look at our boy, IWhipCows. This guy obviously knew what he was doing. Look at his loadout. He's got a fucking LMG, #1, while everybody else is using close quarter combat weapons. Submachine guns, assault rifle. This guy's fucking fumbling around with a light machine gun. And look at his lethals and tacticals. This guy purposely took a wild card to give himself a second lethal. I don't see many people doing that, but obviously this guy must be a pro camper for him to be doing that. He's got 2 bouncing Bettys and 2 shock charges. Look, the entrance to this fucking cargo crate, he littered with a shock charge and a bouncing Betty. He's going to do the same thing. He's going to go around and do the same thing to the other side where you can jump up. This guy is a big league scrub. He knew what he was doing. I don't believe it. He knew what he was doing. He graduated #1 in his class at Scrub University. I'll tell you that much. This guy would proceed to do what he did, throw shock charges and Bettys, and then just fucking roam around on top of these cargo crates and just head glitch over fucking barrels. That's all he did. That is all he did for this entire match. Now Treyarch, I know they wanted to fucking combat camping when this game first came out, but obviously this guy fucking is going against what Treyarch had planned when this game came out, right? I want you guys to correct me if I'm wrong. Didn't Treyarch say they wanted to fight fucking the camping game style when Black Ops 2 first came out? This guy is, like I said, a pro camper. And, I don't understand Treyarch for fucking designing this map. Whoever designed this map should be fired from their fucking design team. Whoever decided to put cargo crates on top of one another and make a fucking map out of it, it must be fucking on drugs. Garbage. But let's take a look at fucking at our boy IWhipCows. Now let's dissect his name, Cows. He must have an infatuation with cows. He must like to fuck cows. I don't know what this guy's problem is, but I got a little fucking story about IWhipCows. Let's dissect his name a little bit, just like we did our buddy Priest 666X on Plaza and Raid. Alright? Cows. He must be from Oklahoma, or Arkansas, or Tennessee, one of them fucking redneck hillbilly states. This guy must be a hillbilly himself, for all I know. But I got a story about this bum. One night, our man IWhipCows was in the barn. You know, he lives in a barn. Lives in Oklahoma, Tennessee, Arkansas, one of them fucking states. The place was beautifully decorated with cow shit, horse shit, chicken shit, any kind of shit that is easily accessible in the parts where he lives. It was a nice haystack in which he slept on every night. It was a hillbilly's dream house. The chickens were making a bunch of ruckus, horses were going crazy, the pigs were squealing, and no, not his wife. Pigs. The ones that we eat. Alright? Oink oink.
Going hot.
Now, our man Cows is actually an eligible hillbilly. He recently signed up to the dating website farmersonly.com. And yes, that website does really exist. I dare you guys to Google that shit. It really does exist. He has a very compelling profile, so I don't understand why he is so available. In his profile on farmersonly.com, he writes, "Hey there, ladies and fellers. I'm Cows and I smell like shit. I like to fuck cows in my alone time. My ex-wife, that is, who was 798 pounds and died at a young age of 13 from overconsumption of bacon grease. And I have a mullet that can rival any in the land." Yeah, really, that's what he says. Anyway, back on track here. He was actually there in his barn with his two friends, Jethro and Cletus. Now, the three men gathered in the farm every night for the past 2 months in secrecy. What were they doing? Because of their moonshine operation. That's right, fellas. They were making some good old-fashioned country moonshine out in the barn. You know those hillbillies like to drink. Well, on the final night of preparation, our man IWhipCows, along with his buddies Jethro and Cletus, taste tested a little bit too much of their homegrown moonshine.
That's a kill.
Cows was the one drunk of the evening, and he's one of those fucking drunks who becomes very depressed as the night goes on. You know, those depressing fucking drunks who whine and bitch about the fucking women in their life, the women problems that they're having, why they can't get laid, why their life sucks, why they gotta camp like a fucking straight pussy scrub on cargo. You know, those types of fucking depressing drunks. Anyway, all three men went on a long walk, tripping and stumbling down the open cornfields. Jethro at one point told Cows, "Hey buddy, shut your flippin' mudhole, feller. No one cares about your problems. I got 8 kids that me and my sister are raising together since we got married when we were just 9 years old. So who are you to say your life sucks?" Cletus chimed in and actually tried to be a friend. "Hey you Cows, if you need a place for the evening, you can stay by me and my Aunt Myrtle's wooden shack. You can sleep with her dog Budweiser. Remember him? She can make you a nice breakfast in the morning. I think she's got some leftover squirrel from 3 weeks ago in the fridge. You're a little drunk right now. That might be for the best." Cow said, "No, y'all. I'm fine. Just leave me alone here to sober up. I'll walk back to my barn in the morning to check on our project." The guys leave him to sober up. Right, and after a few hours, Cows is still visibly fucking drunk. Wanders off. He comes along a neighboring barn, sees 2 cows gently grazing in the distance. He suddenly breaks down into tears, crying to the 2 cows about how life sucks, how lonely he is, how he longs for another woman, exactly like his ex-wife to come along, because he misses being in love. But instead of weighing 798 pounds, she has to be tipping the scales close to 1,200. That's what he really wanted. If she wasn't built like a barn with four tractors, it just isn't going to work. Now the cows listened very closely, mooing under the moonlight. There was a house in the distance, though, about 2 or 3 miles away, and a woman could be seen walking in the distance toward our buddy IWhipCows. You can tell she was coming because the earth registered a 9.7 magnitude earthquake in his vicinity. She eventually walked up to Cows, lifted him up with one hand, just like Shaquille O'Neal palming a fucking basketball, threw him over her, or should I say, its shoulders, and just like a miracle from God, our buddy IWhipCows found his beast of a fucking woman that he longed for. The end. That's what I think about this fucking cock-sucking motherfucker. You see this fucking gameplay? He was in the fucking the control room, that office room that's in the middle of the map. He laid down with a light machine gun. This guy's been throwing betties and fucking shock charges all over the map. This guy hasn't fucking roamed the map in this entire 10-minute upload. This guy hasn't been on the ground this entire 10-minute upload. This is what we play with every night, guys and ladies, if you're watching. Look, let me throw a shock charge down there to cover my fucking ass. Let me throw a Betty down. Yeah, this is a typical grade A camper, guys. This gameplay sickens me. And episode 4 is on the same map. And when I tell you, this guy must be a distant fucking cousin of this guy IWhipCows. This other guy camped in the office room for the last half of the match, hiding in the fucking broom closet. This is what we gotta go through every fucking night, and it's fucking disgusting. Treyarch just simply supplies these fucking scrubs with bouncing betties and shock charges and fucking long lines of sniping sight and overpowered fucking snipers and head glitching barrels and crates and haystacks. Treyarch is at fault here. They supplied these guys with the means to camp. And they didn't want to stop camping. They're fucking promoting camping, in my honest opinion. Garbage. That's the gameplay, guys. I hope you enjoyed episode 3. Look forward to episode 4 next week, where I bring you the same map, but a different scrub. This is JD out, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Hit that like button. Peace.